Thousands of years ago, roads provide a means to move goods and people more safely and efficiently. But not always, as you will see in a few moments. While some of the roads on our list are often used, others are remote, winding and narrow. But in any case, the 10 most dangerous roads in the world will probably convince you that walking is not all that bad after all. Tunnel of Guoliang, China. The literal translation into English of the Guoliang Tunnel is the road that does not tolerate mistakes, created by 13 local people in the mountains, many of whom died during its construction. Tunnel carved into the mountain, and only about 4.5 meters high, by 3.7 meters wide, but has an insane view of the Chinese landscape, through 30 windows, which were cut into the cliff. Commonwealth Avenue, Philippines. For the locals, is known as the Deadly Highway due to the high number of casualties and deaths. There are thousands of deaths annually that result from its high traffic, a poor drainage system, which leads to heavy flooding during the storms, hundreds of bikes that tour buses cannot see, and even pedestrians walking nearby, help contribute for the absurd number of accidents. Canyon Skippers Road, New Zealand. The road located in New Zealand is unbelievably frightening, since it was made from a very narrow cut in the middle of a huge cliff. The whole road is full of sharp turns and steep inclinations. You really need a special license, so that can drive on this winding road. If you can get the permission, be prepared for a difficult challenge, and good luck if you find someone coming in the opposite direction. Currently, this road is especially popular for radical tourists, who are in search of adventure and adrenaline. Dalton Highway, Alaska. If we learn any uses with the ice truckers, in the History Channel, is that the roads in Alaska are crap. Want to isolate themselves from civilization? Then this is the right road for you. Few roads in the world offer the degree of road isolation. James W. Dalton. Make sure you carry enough provisions because you're mine. 3 villages along this 666 kilometers road, through the Alaska, connects Fairbanks to oil extraction fields in the north, and its main traffic is huge trucks. Give up the right passing is one of the rules of transit. The other is to take survival supplements, and know how to use them. Zojila Pass, Kazakh, India. This rocky strip is not a place to go on a Sunday. It is more suitable for a marshal than for any manned vehicle. It is 9 kilometers long, and is about 3,500 meters above sea level, and provides an important link between Ladakh and Kashmir, so you will have to stray from the numerous herds of cattle, and the region is often affected by horrible gusts of wind and snow. Russian-Siberian Road to Yakutsk. This is the official federal highway for Yakutsk, and it is also the only way to get there. As there are no other roads, the intrepid drivers are doomed to wallow in this dirt, or wait in lines of cars of 100 kilometers a week. They say that there have even been women who gave birth while they waited. This can turn into a great humanitarian disaster during the rainy periods, when the usual clay roof of the road becomes an insurmountable mud blanket, swallowing trucks and tractors. For these reasons the city has to transport food, partly by air. Stelvio Pass, Italy. At about 2,700 meters from the Alps, the road is one of the most beautiful roads in the world to drive. The views are immense and insane, but enjoying these views can get expensive. The 180-degree curves are dangerous, the concrete barriers are low, and in winter causes the road to gel and become slippery. A wrong move can send or directly to the cliffs. Highway Kabul Jalalabad, Afghanistan. Located in Death Valley, this notorious road has a lot of traffic affected by the Taliban, and attacks are a requirement, so do not expect an easy journey to make. Even so, the narrow passages of the mountain, which always seem to be filled lorries, seem to be so frightening as the rest. The way to Fairy Meadows, Pakistan. Although it may seem harmless, the road has nothing to do with the road, and is basically a typical mountainous terrain. It is actually a 2-kilometer, extremely narrow and dangerous road that will hit the killer mountain in Pakistan. Fairy Meadows today is a nearby valley with serene scenery on the huge mountain. The gravel road has not undergone any repair since it was built. Road Old Yungas, Bolivia. It is preferable to hitch a ride on the highway to hell than to test our luck on the Old Yungas Road, also known as the Road of Death, considered the most dangerous in the world. The 65-kilometer trail connects Peace to the Chirico Cliffs, overlooking the cliffs, and has so many dangerous corners that you would think that drivers would choose to walk slowly, instead of putting their luck to the test. It seems that more than 200 people a year has a fatal fall in trucks, cars and public buses.